Hello dreamers, welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley post review on the portal. It's been a while since we took a look at what you guys been posting, and we're gonna check out the most popular posts in the last couple of weeks. Let's get right into it. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoying the portal, and I've seen a lot more posts activity, and I cannot wait to see what you came up with. Subscribe for more Disney Dreamlight Valley, and let's do this. Monsieur Mike, it's been a while, old friend. How it feels getting reunited with my childhood imaginary friend as an adult on June 18th. So I did some research, and this is from a movie Hook, which I haven't actually watched. Does it have to do something with Captain Hook? Wow, I gotta watch this. This sounds like it could be a very interesting to watch before the Peter Pan update. Also, Maggie Smith and Robin Williams in one movie? Holy moly, I need to watch this. I didn't know they acted in the same movie before. I love both of them. Twix. How to do a split shot. Okay, this is kind of difficult to explain because I actually never really thought about how I do split shots. I just throw down a bunch of items and then I go for it. That's how I usually do my dream snaps too. But I usually divide my picture into foreground, midground, and background. And therefore, I usually have 3 items that split my shot. 4th image. Wait, so we're talking... Wait a second. I haven't seen this split shot. This is a 4-way split shot. We saw another 4-way split shot, but this is different. This one has a pink on the left. That is actually sick. I just love this one. I love... The other one we saw had 2 green ones, which were kind of blending together. Using pink is such a good idea here. Before you start splitting your shot, you have to decide what colors to use, because every side or section, if you want to make more than one split, has its own color scheme, and you have to stick to it to make each side stand out. It also helps to use complementary colors or bright and dark colors. Also very important, no symmetry. It just doesn't work, at least not with the exact same items on each side. That is true. Wow, that is a very detailed guide. So you're basically showing the split between foreground, midground, and background. And here you show the colors that were chosen for each split, which makes perfect sense. TLDR, stick to the color scheme for each side. Don't use the same item on both sides because this kind of symmetry doesn't work in split shots. Don't use too many items to cover up the split because it probably will look too cluttered. That is also good advice. This is not the only or maybe even the best way to do splits, just the way I do them. So I did say that I was going to make 5-way split, and now I'm thinking, is that even possible? Is that possible to do a 5-way split? If somebody can do it, is Twix. Twix, I challenge you to do a 5-way split shot. Set the history, set the record, make it grand. I would love to see that, and thank you so much for this tutorial, very useful. So I've seen this post by Cairo, and I want to use this opportunity to also address the issue. So the Dreamsnap Copying issue is still a very big issue in the community. There's been a lot of posts lately about people asking other members to please stop copying dream snaps, and I just want to talk about it. It seems like it causes a lot of anxiety and a lot of unrest in the community, and even after all of the features that I've implemented recently to be able to hide dream snaps, it just doesn't seem like this problem is gonna go away. So I'm just gonna give it a try, just talking to people who choose to blatantly copy other submissions. And not just that, like that is one thing. The other thing is when they do that and then they post it on the portal and then they receive multiple comments of asking to credit the person who they used as an inspiration, and they just refuse. They literally just refuse to take it down. They absolutely ignore all the requests to point to the original creator of the shot, which is mind-blowing to me. If you are going to copy somebody, not saying that you should, you definitely shouldn't. You can take inspiration, you can take an idea from a shot and then give it your own execution. But even if you absolutely decided that you are going to copy the Dream Snap, at least give a credit to the person that you copied it from. That's the absolute very least you can do. I'm actually going to be working on one of the features in the upcoming update. A lot of people have been actually asking me to implement it, is ability to feature other creators or dream snaps in your own dream snap. Like if you use somebody as inspiration, you can actually link it when you upload your dream snap, and it's going to show up like a clickable link to basically show some love to the person who inspired you. So hopefully maybe some people who do copy Dreamsnaps would use it to at least give back to the original creator, at least to make sure that people can see not just the copy, but also the original one. I'm just gonna say it again. I've said it multiple times before. Please do not copy Dreamsnaps. There are so many incredible creators that come up with some absolutely incredible ideas, and they share their creativity and inspiration. And a few bad actors in the community just rip it off without giving any credit and just make those creators feel bad. I also never understood a lot of shots that get copied are actually very complex and very intricate shots. So if you have patience to copy a shot that probably would take a long time and copy it like to the smallest detail, I feel like you would have no problem coming up with your own details, and it's probably going to be even easier and make your shot more unique. So like you can take the main idea of the shot that you like, and then at least the details, at least the finishing touches, you can make your own. Like, why copy everything down to the smallest detail? That's just not fun. At least I don't see how it's fun. So once again, I'm going to address the community and ask, if you are going to copy somebody, please give them credit. If you absolutely cannot avoid copying somebody, but try to avoid doing that. Try to just get inspired, take ideas and transform them. Give them your unique touch. This way, everybody's going to be happy, and it's going to be fair for all the creators out there. And thank you so much, Cairo, for spreading positivity in the community. I absolutely love these shots. They're so cute and wholesome. Oh my god, that makes me want to eat some ice cream. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Cairo. We got Twix. Let's talk about indoor lighting. My god, Twix is educating us on the techniques of Dreamsnaps. If you want to have a good lighting indoors, I would recommend using a window. I love the Moana's window, it's the best. Chandeliers of the Deep, the Ursula ones, and Vitalis lamps. Good tips! The window is mainly for lighting up the character. Everything else you can light up with chandeliers and Vitalis lamps, but a few extra windows don't hurt either. If you look at the first two collages, you can see the difference between using a window and using no window, but lamps. And also the difference between the different times of the day. The next, okay, let's take a look. No window and then window. Oh my, yes, the difference is definitely very big. I also do like using a window. Also, which window did you say is the best? So it's this one, Moana's window, 3 panes window. Yeah, this one makes sense because it doesn't have a lot of framing, which would cast weird shadows on your character. So this is like you can get a very solid looking light on your character. Great tip. The next collages show how the different windows are lighting up my character and how far away I'm standing from the window. The last 4 images basically show a comparison of using a window with and without lamps. And last image is my setup. Yeah, that is wow, that is actually a huge window. It does give you a lot of light. Also, you need to make sure to set the right time of day. So before experimenting, like you have to figure out what direction, like which wall to put windows on. You need to make sure that you have the proper light with the proper time of day. Most of the time you probably want sunset light. So set the time to sunset and see which direction the light is actually coming from. And that's the wall you need to put the windows on. So these are the 3 best windows. Oh, wow. I did not even consider Beauty and the Beast one. It gives actually very solid, big amount of light. That is awesome. Okay, this is... I'm learning things. I love it. Yes. Example distance. You do need to be pretty close to most windows to get the great lighting. Wow, you had so many windows for this setup. Couple of Vitalis lights to add some bright spots. Window and no lights compared to window with lights. So this is just the shot with the window. Already looks pretty good. And that's the shot with lights and windows. Absolutely stunning to see the final result, how much difference it makes. I love this because you can see before and after. You don't just see the ready shot, you see how much of a difference it makes. Wow, what a shot. Well done, Twix. Thank you so much for amazing educational posts. Okay, Twix is taking over this video. Another amazing example that I just had to show. How to use how to use the glowing purple flowers in the background of your shot. And look at this. This looks so sick. And this is how it's actually done. You just place a bunch of these frozen waterfalls in a formation like this. Wow, so creative. I'm just blown away. This is awesome. Joe Mumbler. I just wanted to share a project I finished. I decided to get rid of my main farm since I have filled 2 large chests for each crop in the game. But I still wanted to have at least 20 of each crop ready to go to the collection purposes. So I wanted to have fun with it and use my Frosted Heights floating island as my new crop catalog farm. Everything is arranged in a way it's functional, yet visually appealing. Or at least what I find appealing. So probably pretty wacky and out there for some. This is currently 20 of every crop in the game with shortage in 3 of the corners and pumpkin farm in the corner. Wow. The way you arranged it though is so pretty. That is such a unique way and such a straightforward way to plant it and to get it. You literally cannot mess up. It's just gonna... Ooh, that is very impressive. Such a beautiful farm design. I've seen so many farm designs. You found a way to get a unique... And you even did the walls on the side with... Wait a second. You can put this light on top of the... This is one of those glitches where you can put chandeliers on top of the tables. You can put these on top of boxes, apparently. I did not know that. I'm learning so many things today. I love learning. Learning is fun. Wow. What if... That is insane. And you got space for more crops for the next DLC. This is the most satisfying farm I've ever seen. Lady Deadpool, I decided to make the new house skin my main house. I'll work on getting more detail in every room, but this is what I've got so far. Okay, that's looking good. That's the Enchanted House, right? As a main house, that's cool. I love how this house just fits with pretty much any kind of trees. Green trees, yellow trees, red trees. It just works no matter what you throw at it. Wow, that's pretty. Such a good kitchen with an island in the middle. This is my dream kitchen. If at some point in the future I will be able to have a kitchen like this, I will be forever happy. I love cooking, and having counter space is always a problem in a small kitchen. This is going to be probably enough counter space for me. Nice dining area with like an wow, so creative. Oh my god, Lady Deadpool, you have like a little living area with a dining area separated by drapes. That is genius. Oh my god, it just blew my mind. This little... Oh, and you have a nice little hallway. What's it called? Vestibule? Is that a word? Did I just make that up? What's the word for it? Oh, a hole. It literally says on the bottom. I'm sorry. Bedroom number 1. Wait. You also split it like that. Bedroom number 2, a kid's bedroom. Why does it feel so real? Why does it feel so, like, real life? Absolutely blew my mind, Lady Deadpool. We got some Sacred Snap Secrets by Cairo, which is amazing. Since so many lovely people are sharing their setup process for snaps, I thought I would share something random that I do every week to help edit my snap to my satisfaction. I always download my snap drafts to my phone so I can look at the scene in detail while not playing, zoom in on spots I'm not happy with, and decide what to do. When I begin getting ideas, I use edit mode on my phone and take notes over the picture. This is not only helps so I don't forget ideas when I have time, but also helps me visualize when I'm not playing, so it's much easier to put together when I can. That is so smart. I'm not sure this will help anyone, but I'm just... these look like a jumbled mess, but it really helps me every week. So if it works for others too, that would be wonderful. Hope everyone is doing good, and so excited for Star Snaps and the summer update. Let's go, Star Snaps are here. Wow, that is good. Literally all the details, rainbow. That is so cool that you can just map it out. Mini, Daisy, Rapunzel, fence. Let's see the final result. Move trees forward, move gazebo forward. That is dedication. That is an absolute dedication. Egg. It says egg. Love it. More rocks. Remove that. More mining stuff. More lighting. That's so much work. That is not surprised that you get amazing results so many times, Cairo. You put so much work, so much dedication, and You have incredible talent as well. This is the golden combination. How to be good at dream snaps. What a process. Amazing. Okay, this post is so incredibly sweet. Aurora, I'm legitimately looking forward to Star Snaps. I wish I could explain how much I'm looking forward to the new Star Snaps challenge. I'm excited for it for so many reasons, and I'm curious if any of you are looking forward to it as well. As someone who solely dedicates their valley to snaps and never builds anything to walk around, I get the itch to build occasionally, but can never bring myself to, as my valley shall forever be trashed and semi-empty from previous builds. However, it actually does help me to keep the creativity flowing, and it helps prevent me from getting stagnant and creator's block from seeing other builds I made. I view it as a messy valley of opportunities and an empty canvas where anything can be made. That is incredible. I do hope we get valley presets one day so you can have both decorated valley and a Dreamsnap Valley. I also find a lot of times I have to sacrifice ideas and builds for the sake of moonstones, and I'm the type that builds 50% for me, 50% for voters for most snaps. That is so true. That was one of the things that I was looking forward to with Star Snaps, is that people can explore their most creative and ambitious ideas that might not work for Dream Snaps, even though they're incredible ideas. But in Star Snaps, I feel like community here can really appreciate the outside of the box, crazy cool idea. And you don't risk anything. You're just doing it for fun. It's not like you're going to get less or more moonstones. Just maybe less or more star coins. I start off going with ideas that inspire me most, then adjust things as needed for the sake of voters that they may want to see. Many ideas or build styles I pass up on as I don't buy moonstones, and it's the way that I can keep funding this project and hobby. That's everything is true. So what I'm looking forward to the most is the creative freedom. You just put it so nicely. That was literally the reason for this entire thing. Creative freedom, no tag restriction, no, hopefully no speed voting, basically community that really appreciates the process of Dream Snaps, just coming together and just friendly competition between each other. I think it's going to be great. So many shots on Portal will get so much love and be favorited and adored by many, only to perform poorly in voting. It happens sadly, but I'm looking forward to finally seeing shots that will get top plays that may not otherwise have done as well, and would most likely end up in a rank bundle. There are so many creative, talented people in here, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you all shine with the more relaxed challenges, and I'm looking forward to seeing things like glitched poses, new possible angles, more GTV character center builds, use of lighting and other ways besides sunset, and so much more. I've already started my concept for this build and instantly feel like the pressure is off to not have to make something catered to voters, and I feel like I can 100% make something that I love, that doesn't have any compromise. No tags, no clothing challenges, no picky voters, just 100% Dreamsnap freedom. My god, this is... I'm so happy that people see it the same way I see it. It's incredible. A lot of us first day Portal users have been waiting for this, as it's been talked about for a while. Yeah, it took a while. It was a lot, but it's finally here. So I'm genuinely looking forward to voting for this new set of challenges, and I hope that you will all have so much fun and experience creative freedom that we otherwise might not be able to feel with Dream Snaps. Happy snapping, my dreamer friends, and I cannot wait to see who made what when we get our first set of results. You're all amazing and inspire me greatly. Aurora, that post made me emotional. Like, so many months working on this, not being sure if people are actually gonna like it, if anybody is even gonna care, and just reading this just makes me feel like it was all absolutely worth it. Plus, we got how many submissions we got so far? 372. I'm recording this before the voting starts yet, so the voting actually starts tomorrow for me, but when you're watching this, it's already started. And we might actually get pretty close to 400 submissions on our first Star Snap. 400! That is so much more than I expected. And I'm really hoping that you guys will be able to have fun. And I know the results are probably going to be disappointing for some people, but that's just the nature of random voting. But at the very least, hopefully you can take solace that you're not losing anything. Literally, the only difference is going to be amount of star coins, but also every submission that I've seen so far when moderating these shots was incredible. People definitely embraced the Eric in this challenge, and so many creative, incredible shots, so many outside of the box shots. So I'm really curious to see the results. I'm really curious if the shots that do the best in Star Snaps are gonna look different from the shots that usually do best in Dream Snaps. We're gonna find out next week, next Sunday. First set of results. It's gonna be epic. All right, guys, this is all I got for today. Thank you so much. Literally, this just made my day. This whole Portal review, it's been incredible. Just seeing so much incredible positive reception to the Portal and to the Star Snaps specifically. I've seen a lot of comments, people being super excited for it, and I'm just super excited that you're super excited. I'm looking forward to seeing the results, seeing people commenting on each other's submissions when they become public next Sunday, and coming up with unique challenges for the community for the foreseeable future. It's going to be epic. Check out the Star Snaps on Dreamers Portal. I'll see you in the next one, and take care, Dreamers.
Oh, nice day we're having, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. Woohoo!
Amazing. Gotta tell you, it is really beautiful here. Hey, nice to see you.
Oh, hello.
Are you seeing this?